So everything up until this point has been free. You haven't had to pay for a thing. Now, we could just use this domain and not change it. You know, just the tutorial-astro site.vercel.app. But we want our own custom domain. So I'm going to show you how I would go about getting a new domain to put this under. I like to use a thing called Namecheap, which is a domain registrar, I think. Registrar, yeah. And it lets you buy domains on the very cheap. It's in the name. So I'm gonna go here, and this is where you would look up a domain that you think you would like. So maybe like funnyben.org or whatever you want, and see if it's available. A regular guy, man. I'm just gonna type that in just so we can see some things. I would recommend, so like you could get a .com domain, but if you really want to be cheap, .xyz domains are very cheap. My personal website is actually hosted on an XYZ domain. So, you know, find whatever domain ending you want. You know, if you're an artist, you might want to have blah blah blah.art. If you're a tech person, you might want to have .dev or .tech, so on and so forth. But if you want to save money, then just go for a .xyz domain. I'm gonna log into my account because I already have a few domains. Oh yeah, also it should go without saying that you're gonna need an account to buy that. Buy an account. You're gonna need an account to buy a domain. Sorry. So once you've got an account and bought a domain, you can go to domain list. Please ignore all of my domains. Please ignore all of my domains. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Oh, don't look at them. Why is Namecheap shit in the bed? I've literally been on this website like 110 times, and as soon as I hit the record button, like thing goes ass slow. Right. So I'm going to use fartopia.xyz as my example domain for this tutorial. So you go to your domain list, find the domain, hit manage, and copy the domain, fartopia.xyz. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Vercel, and we're going to find a project. So if I go here, I've got all of these, you know, projects set up. I'm going to find the project, and we're going to go to settings at the top inside this project, and we're going to go to domains. And then what you're going to do is you're going to copy paste the domain that you just purchased into this little box and hit add. Now, I like having the domain raw. Some people like having www in front of the domain. I want it to just say fartopia.xyz. So I'm going to click this option here. If you want it to say www whatever, then pick that one. But I just want it to say fartopia.xyz. And then I'm going to hit add. So, when you add the domain on Vercel, it will say invalid configuration. Beep, beep, beep. But that's basically because we need to set up the CNAME records on the name servers, right? You could do it this way, but basically I like doing the name servers because it's a lot easier to do. So if you go to Namecheap and go to the domain list and you've managed it, you'll see this section here that says custom DNS, and it will have some sort of Cloudflare thing in here by default. And if you go back to Vercel, you'll see that it's detected that that's what the current name servers are. All you need to do is you just need to go to Namecheap and add the domains that it's telling you to add. Now, this process is the longest step. It's going to take anywhere between 5 minutes and 24 hours. It just depends. But copy paste these in and then accept it and save. So the name servers have updated. Now, if I go to fartopia.xyz, my website's now hosted on it. And through this process, the only thing that I had to pay for was the domain itself.